Hey YouTube! So, welcome to part 3 of the Rat Strat thing. I'm quite enjoying doing this. I'm quite enjoying the responses. The way, obviously, the way I did this was I kind of recorded it and built it. It maybe not going so well. It's like, got a nice comment there from RobBob555. It's like, this is a shite idea, encore or not, you're just butchering guitars here. Well, maybe. It's possible. If it was, it's like, well, how much, what have I really lost, really, anyway? Okay, I did pay 25 quid for the guitar. But, I mean, yeah, got a hole in it. So, didn't go super smoothly. So I've kind of left this in a bit long-winded, a bit real for real time sort of thing. What gets me is it's the things that take time aren't the hard things. Do you know, it's like when you're building a guitar and it's like, or doing something and you spend, there's an hour's worth of work in there, but it takes you 2 hours because you spend, like most of the time trying to take a screw out or trying to find something or, something stupid that shouldn't really count, but it does. So enjoy. There's a wee bit, I think it's a wee bit out of sync. I've in the last video I forgot to put in a couple of bits where I was cutting out the metal plate, so I think they're kind of coming up right now, and then me hacking away and soldering and breaking things and seeing if it'll work. So maybe it's a shite idea. Enjoy. No, I'll do an ending bit. Maybe it is a shite idea. Here's the fun you can have doing it. See you at the head. I've now decided that I'm just going to cut it the same size. I'm not going to use the wee fret rocker thing. I'm just going to cut the thing to this size. It's actually almost exactly the same size as this is anyway. It just looks better on the guitar being smaller. Let me cut a quick line here. A lot smaller. Burning my fingers. It's a better size. And maybe at the end of this video what I should do is, it's not really very square, but I mean that's not the point is not to make it look brand like it's been a factory thing. It is me putting a fuzz pedal in it. Square enough, don't care. Right. See you next time. Yo, yeah, so I've just been looking at putting this battery in here without having to do anything else. It totally just so nearly does. So I'm going to take, I was thinking of taking them out anyway. I'm going to take off these sockets because I might be able to use them for something else, and then that'll definitely give me enough room to just put the battery in there. I'll just put a wee bit of foam in, and then you just take the back off to get the battery. Rocket. I think at the end of this video should probably be once the pedal's in before any wires are connected. So what I've done is I've clamped the old pedal enclosure to the top of this so it doesn't move. I don't know if I can actually get in it. I can, good. Doesn't take long, this is really shit metal. And this is not a sharp drill bit. Should be. And then that was a bit bigger, but I don't have a bigger drill bit. You should really have a better set, a much better set of drill bits. No, I think it really matters if it's a wee bit oversized. It's that one there. That one there looks really good. A bit bigger. Aye. I know I don't want to. I'm going to use the reamer for the big one anyway. This one. Yeah. So that one could maybe do a wee bit back now. Right. Okay. Oh. So everything but the stomp switch. To be honest, on this one, I could actually move the stomp switch if I wanted to. So that's another thing. Maybe I'm going to look at with these pedals is. This one I can pretty much take to bits. This one I can take the switch off and put the switch somewhere else, or put a normal kind of switch in it, and I can take off the jack sockets, whereas the other one, because the fuzz pedal, because there was too much of it, I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah, I didn't really like the look of that pedal, to be honest. It was one of the main downsides, so I just really need to enlarge that one a bit. So there's the reamer. Thanks, Foxy. Foxy's Guitar Channel sent me this reamer, which you're not really meant to ream metal with, but some of us are just loonies. And some of us like the danger and the noise. It's pretty cheap metal, it has to be said. That's not very in a straight line, no, well, okay. Let's see. That really matters. Not much. I need to drill the hole for the other one to see if it fits. Yeah, totally within tolerances. Right, so I need to make this line those three up with that. Dare you risk it without clamping it? Yeah. Central, but hey. Like the other thing, there's a washer. I could actually use the Dremel to enlarge it properly, but this is quicker. Quicker, better. A bit more. What? Not fitting, so nearly fitting, just not quite. Let's make them slightly bigger. Play. Right, these holes are getting drilled bigger. I think that's why that. I was saying that the pot is very stiff on that one. I think that the reason for that is it's a wee bit stiff and the pot's not quite in line, so rubbing off the side of the enclosure. So I'm just going to make these holes bigger to just eliminate that problem. I think you'll notice anyway. Aye. So what I mean, trying to think, good enough, not exactly square in the hole, but I mean, yeah. This will be the last of the outside broadcast of part one, or whatever part this is. This is how you route guitars. You buy an incredibly long drill bit. This one's totally blunt, but sometimes it's nice. It doesn't need to be as long as this, but it means you can get good angles. There's only 3 wires that we're going through it, so yep. So I shall see you. I do still need the drill. We've got the drill bits. Because I think the next thing we're going to do, possibly the last thing, is drill the 4 screws that hold the pedal on, and then I'm going to worry about the back plate later on. So, see you next video. Right, so that's the end of the out in the garage footage. So that from now on, it's pretty much just in almost real time, very nearly real time. I think I went to the toilet and stuff like that and paused it, but not. Yeah. Enjoy. I'll see you at the end and enjoy. This is part 3. Right, going to do some solder sucking. I had to take the thing off again. I'm going to enlarge these holes just a wee bit. Just it's not quite. I'm happy with it. I'm going to leave the vintage switch in, even though it's quite easy to remove. I was going to say, see if you look at the right there on the circuit board, it says LEF/60 Black Secret VS2. So it's a Black Secret pedal. So I wonder what that is. Just sound a bit like Rat, doesn't it? So there you go. I think you can probably get this by somebody else in a different enclosure called the Black Secret. Right, so a solder sucker, if you've never seen a solder sucker rucker, is this. So it's like, I'll also use it for, you know, inseminating horses. You know what I mean? It's like a big syringe, so you push that in, it sucks it, and basically what it does is when you push the button, it goes and sucks in there. So if you heat up the solder and then put it on it and go boom, press the button, it sucks the solder up. At least that's the theory for taking shit off circuit boards. Damn low though. I really can't see what's going on here. I might need glasses. Which one is it? Is this one I need to take off? Right. Let's just see how it goes. Quick go on it. No, I'll use. No, I'm gonna have to. I need more light. I can't see shit for maximum illumination. Oh. I can't see shit. You probably get. I bet you there's plenty of hats you can get that I've got on Temu that I've got torches on them. Well, I can actually see it now. 601C Black Secret. I still can't see whether it's VS2 or not, but anyway, at least I can now see what I'm looking at. Right. Try and get in there with a solder now. Try and melt it and then suck it off. At least with this one, because it's a relatively small board, I'm not really near anything else that can break. You know what I mean? That one's actually worked quite well. Maybe just getting a bit of a better technique now. You kind of. It's only held on with 4 pins. Sometimes it's more. Shit. Oh god, that's weird. I didn't even get that right then. I'll tell you, if I manage to get this off, I'll not be I'm going for the screwdriver now. I'll not be taking out the other one. I'm only taking out the one I have to take out to get the battery in. if I can just get it started. It's just a case of getting leverage. Right, how do I... This is all part of the fun. Just in general, working on guitars. Making shit up as you go. I just need to get... if I could just get enough onto this to actually get something in below it, and I could get a leverage. I wonder if a Stanley blade is going to get in below it and give me something to actually lever while I heat it up. No. It's also possible just to cut it off, but I kind of like the idea of just being able to do this just in case it does turn out later on that I want to try and save something. I'm at least now in below it, so I've now got leverage. I told you this was going to be riveting. All because I figure it's going to be easier than... Everyone, there's only 4 points on kind of, you melt each one, each corner, and it moves a millimetre, and then you just work your way around the other ones until eventually some of them are going to pop out, and then I'll be on my way home. All about applying the right amount of force at the right time in the right place. Obviously burning your finger because you have to. It's coming out now. But from looking at this being a rat pedal, this chip here, I think that's the pedal. Oh, can you see it? That chip there. I can't remember, is it an LM 20401 or something it's called? I don't know what this is, but on the original rat pedals it was a good JHS video about all the different rat pedals, and they're all basically kind of the same. The only thing that changed was they changed the tone control to say filter on it and made it work backwards. Apart from that, they're pretty much all identical. Even though he did make a pedal that had every variation of rat, there just isn't that much difference in them, really. Getting that a wee bit with these cheapy ones, it's kind of... I think that should be enough. That'll be enough to take the battery. Fucking take the other one off. Oh, I can actually get at this one a bit easier. Okay, I'll take the other one off as well. Make it a symmetrical job. I had pushed the button in. So I mean, does a solder sucker work? Sometimes it seems to work, but a lot of the time it just, I don't know how much of it, how much use it actually is. I know I'm not particularly paying attention to whether you can see me or not. I'm paying a particular attention to actually get it to work. That's really all I'm after. Right, and then we'll go for the old wedgy screwdriver every time. I'll be able to get this with my fingers if I'm just a bit of grip on this one. Yes, I do realise I'm heating up the 480 degrees pieces of metal, which I'm literally holding with my hand 10 mil away. Yes. But one of the advantages of being a bass player, tough fingers. I managed to get in below that. Once you get in below it, you're alright, because you can start. You got some. You can apply some gentle but firm pressure. What was that? I just heard make a noise there. Oh, that? What the hell did that come out? Well, this is riveting, isn't it? At least it'll be really exciting once it's working, though. You try to use my chin now. A chin is a limb. May end up famous for that quote one day. I can really get good enough. Can you get in at it? It would be handy because these are actually disconnecting sockets as well. So if you run a, oh no, it's not. It's only mono. It's just no, they are, but they're still disconnecting. Oh, I think I might have just frazzled that light bulb. It's looking a bit melty-welty. Okay, I might have to. It might end up getting a green LED in it just because. dies with thunderous applause. If I can just hit that LED again. So the LED might not work. That might be alright. Right, so I've got to now remember where these things are connected to and then just wire them up. Right, I'll hold these where they are so I know what I'm doing. Right, so red and black. Where's the other wee bit that came off? That. So if we're looking at the red and the black, I'm just going to put the red straight on. It goes on like that. So that means red's that top one, so that's red there. So if I just put the red onto that from the straight from the battery terminal, then that's that connected. It probably doesn't need to be as long as this, but more effort to cut the wire than it is to not cut the wire. So right, so the red goes on to this terminal here. It's going in this direction, I think. Well, that tells you that I didn't frazzle the light bulb. The battery's still connected there. I've not done a decent job of that at all. I've just connected the two terminals together, unfortunately. So I need to do that again. But yeah, a bit of a blob on there. I need to. If I can. Now I need the solder sucker. Fail. Bloody hell. That's such a small terminal. The red and the black are right next to each other. Oh, fucking hell. It's just stressing me out. You know what I'm going to end up doing? I'm going to end up just soldering onto the red and black wires that are coming out this socket. There's fucking no point in having those two things touching. Right, they're not touching now. Red, and then I need a black wire. I suppose I need to run this red wire here. How long is this? Ain't long enough. This just goes through here then. Up to here. Okay, definitely long enough. Right, I just need to make a better end on that. That's a little bit shit. Make it a bit nicer than that. So this is going to the input hot socket. So it's basically going wherever the input hot went. Yeah, just drop everything in school. It really is amazing how not quickly you do things when you're just trying to do it quickly. It's like it doesn't really necessarily work the way you want it to, right? So we're looking at the pedal. Input was that one. So there, and it'll be the did I not lay it aside because I said I'll need that? Yeah, right. So if you look at it, that one there is the signal. So I'm looking at it like that. It's this one, not that one. I'm not sure how to explain that, but in my head, that's what it is. This one, so this is the input. And we're coming from this end, so if I come from here, just go straight onto that, like so. That is the input. I don't need that anymore. Right. I need a wire, a black wire. Where's Chaos 1948's drum of wire? That's what we need. Oh. Thing with though, this is taking ages, but I'm nearly done. I don't have that much more to do. I just need the drum of cable, which I totally use all the time, and I just keep losing it. It's really annoying. How can I lose? What's that? That cable will do. There it is there. Right, so all I'm going to do here is run a black cable from the black terminal where that wee fan clip went. And then, so I'll run that to the stereo output jack socket. And that feeds, so basically the hot's always connected but the black isn't. I think it's the same with car batteries as well. Is it not the negative you take off the battery when you're going to be working on it? Right. I need to get myself a better setup with this camera, because I'm having this kind of wangle around the fact that there's a camera and a microphone there that's kind of in the way. It's just a wee bit, just not got enough room. I kind of don't want to have too much cable on that, because, right, so this is just going to the black, and again I really just want this not to, I'm going to trim that down, I think. I'll take a wee bit off it just to make it so it definitely doesn't short out on the other one. Technical stuff, brain surgery, decoding bombs, that kind of thing. That's what we're at here. I managed to do something wrong. Look, the battery's still in there. Battery's to there. That's the main output. That's actually connected. That's the whole thing ready to go. All I need to do is run an earth. That's the signal to the thingy, and then that is the actual battery terminal, which comes through here as well. I've lost my good tweezers as well. It's really annoying. That's probably really loud because I was right up next to the it's more annoying is that I've lost the good tweezers, and I've also lost the ones that I've been using because I can't find the good ones. It would just be easier to reach that. Right, so that's the battery clip. Battery goes there, it goes this direction, doesn't it? No, it goes that way, that's right. So it's that, and then I've just put this on here. Oh, I was going to widen those holes a little bit, wasn't I? Can't be bothered. The only issue was it made that a little bit clippy, but hey. This is going to be working very quickly. Although that was, it just goes to show how annoying it is doing these things. But I suppose if you did it every day, you would end up not having the same amount of wee errors and fidgety bits that I'm having to kind of design it as I go. This is the bespoke thing. I'm not doing this to any plan. Well, you heard the plan at the start, and you see how different it is from what I originally was going to do. There's also, I mean, I just like, I'm enjoying this wee spurt of idea of putting a. It just works so well in that bass. I don't think it's going to work as well on a guitar because I don't think it's really possible for anything to work as well as that. I'm going to do one that's just a P bass with a fuzz pedal in it rather than having the ability to mix and all that. I'm not sure how much the ability to mix is really is the good thing. You know what I mean? Just that thing. What am I doing here? Why is this not wanting to fit in? Is it that? Oh. You fitting in? You fitting in? You're fitting in. Do, 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 do. Thing is, I know I've been building up to this for quite a bit, but when this gets plugged in, once I've connected up these four wires I've got to connect up, and then put the battery on, that should literally just be it. Running. Yeah. Oh. That's really stiff now. I wonder if it's because I've tightened this up too much. I think it probably is. I need to go in and drill these holes again. Aye, I've just tightened it up too much. That's alright. It's not going to fall off. Right, so we've got battery. We've got... No, that already just goes straight to the thingy. We've got... got to put an output wire on it, eh? But that's how I'm going to be able to get at it. Aye. Okay, I can do it from here. That's fine. Yep. So, still another wire to go. Where was that yellow one that I picked up? Just so it's not the black wire. I definitely went... Use that yellow. There we go. Okay. Aye. So there was another wire. And this going by the same logic, I'll put it onto the same terminal of the other output switch, and it should just be... This is actually, I'm looking at it now, but this is wireable from the bottom quite easily. Not the power actually, now to see it. No, right. Aye, right, so the one we want is... so it's the bottom right, so it's that one, is it? I've just wired it to the wrong one. Okay. Not at the end of the world, that's not... How the hell am I meant to do that? So I want to put solder into that hole there. Just going to go in the hole? No. Is the wire going to go in the hole? This might be a wee bit of a disaster. There doesn't seem to be a pad left anymore, seeing as I've removed the legs from the socket. That might be alright. And then, again, I was thinking this was on the underside, that's what threw me. That's alright, yes. It's this one, okay. Yep. that seemed to do something. Yeah, we got a good connection. I still think that one probably works, maybe. Or there's a chance it works. So this is the output. Yellow output. Let's have it cost less hassle in there. Right, there we go. Yeah. Yellow. Pull that, and I can pull that red one through a bit, and the battery will fit in there quite easily. And then we'll come out the front here, and we just ignore that red one, stuff it out the way. That black just goes straight to the earth terminal for the rest of the guitar. That black is. That black's the battery black. That black is the goes to the battery. Pedal black. So that one, earth, 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 and then this one is output. Almost there. That's it. Sometimes you just got to turn off the tracking computer and then just assume that Han Solo's going to jump in at the last second and then go, woohoo kid, let's blow this joint up the road. I think I've almost burnt out that battery for the fuzz pedal as well. I think that's maybe one of these things about some of these pedals. They've not really been designed to take batteries, but they've obviously been designed to be as cheap as they possibly can be to make, but also so battery life might not be fantastic in them. They might not be very efficient. But I mean, saying that, I mean, how many hours of fun have I had playing that? Many. I don't know, probably get about 10 hours in it, and the battery wasn't even new. This is actually a really high quality stereo socket. I wonder where I got this. It's brand new, so I must have bought it at some point. And the stereo socket's just to turn the battery on. Doesn't need it, I could just use the mono socket. And then if you happen to leave the pedal switched on, then it just runs the battery down. It wouldn't really be that much of a problem. It's got a light bulb on it telling you that it's on. Right, so most of this is just right. So number one, main earth there, because I can totally see it. You can see it going to the central bit. So earth there. There's a there, right. Earth going to the Jesus. I'm glad that's just water again. This is about the third time I've spilt that can. If it had been something else, it would have been. Just leave the water there. Right. Wish I gave my fucking stand thing for holding the camera to Jen. It's like, oh, I don't really want it. And then she broke it, and then she's like, oh, no, I really like it now. So now I don't have one. Like, oh, it's black from that. That's actually from the battery. That's right, isn't it? Yes. And then that goes to the earth as well. That leaves one more, the hot. So we can start testing things a little bit. Nice if I could get that in there without. Where's the lead? Okay, doing this. I'm not sure the cables are going to get in the way a little bit. But that should be... Well, that doesn't work. Right, okay. So we've not got power. Why do we not have power? Why is it not working? Why is that not connecting to? Because this is where you got to be clever. So why have you not got power? Is it because the battery's not plugged in? Well, even if it, so basically if it was working, it wouldn't have worked there because the battery wasn't plugged in, so let's assume it does work. If that's going to work, I'm putting a bit of tape on it, if that lights up. So I don't know whether... So, will the light come on now? No. Will it come on now? Yes. So the chances are the battery's going to... Is it outputting thingy? I suppose I've got to find out right now, don't we? I have to turn the amp on. And then I'll see whether it's actually outputting power. On. Guitar. Oh. Oh. So if the one connection that I'm not sure about isn't working, nothing will work. Kind of looking that way, innit? Yep. Yep, I know what it is. It's that wire that I wasn't super happy with. That red one. The yellow one I think went in, the red one doesn't. I don't think did. I'm going to put these screws in. What an absolute bastard, eh? 45 minutes you've been watching this shite for, and basically, yeah, no, it's still fucked. I do, well, I might speed up the next bit, but that's just, you know, time things of just doing the wee silly things. Mind you, this is the first attempt, so maybe the next one will work. I'll show you what went wrong in the next video tomorrow. Rock on. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah, you can maybe skip through the middle of this one. Don't know, to be honest, I can't be bored watching it again. It's just me going, "Ugh." It's been basically me just real time why it takes ages to do some of the wiring I do when I'm doing something that no one's ever done before. It's like, even though it's fucking, it should be dead simple. Rock on.